Welcome to Let's Go Road Trippin'. It's Travel Talk Tuesday. Welcome, road trippers, to Travel Talk Tuesday, where today we're going to be talking about food. Because what you do when you go out traveling is you always want to try the local cuisine. I know I do, and I really enjoy it. When I'm in Springfield, they have what they call a horseshoe. It's an open-faced sandwich, really good. Chicago, what does Chicago have? I forget. Oh yeah, deep dish pizza, and that other thing got stuff on it. Don't put ketchup on it. The Chicago dog. You gotta have a Chicago dog. It's just, oh my gosh, they're fantastic. Now, when you're in New York, you gotta do their pizza. You gotta fold it in half when you eat it. You gotta make sure you do it right. And New York, I highly recommend doing getting at the local vendors, the street vendors. Oh, you never know what you can come up against. And my favorite thing to do is just find some, we're walking around lunchtime and you find some restaurant that looks like, oh hey, let's try that. I've had some of the best food that way, especially in Chinatown, New York. I don't even know the name of the restaurant. Just had dollar bills all over the walls on the inside. Cash only. It's probably good if you speak a little bit of Chinese if you come in there, but it's fine if you don't, because you can point and tell them what you want, and man, was that some good Chinese food. Anyway, a lot of questions I get asked when I'm on tour. Brad, how do you keep your girlish figure? Well, obviously I don't, because I'm kind of large. I would really like to lose some weight, but the good news is I'm getting down to where I'm not gaining weight, and I haven't gained weight while on tour in the last, I don't know, probably 2 years, which is really good. Now I just got to get it reversed so I start losing a little bit of weight. And what I've done is, number one, I do the same thing I do at home. I watch my proportions. I don't get, when I'm at a buffet, I don't get the pound of food or the 16 pounds, this big old plate. I get a salad, and I do a decent sized salad because I want that to fill me up more than anything else. Then I'll get a good little entree, nothing huge, and then I will get dessert if I'm still hungry or if they have something that I really, really like. And even then, I won't even get anything huge. I'll just get like a little piece of something, or I'll even get half of what they call a piece. I'll cut that in half and put it on my plate, and I'll eat that. And that is one of the hardest things to do because I loves me some chocolate. Oh, I could eat chocolate all day long. So it is very difficult for me to do that. I recommend that if you do go to a buffet, or if you've gone and you've gorged yourself on food and you're just like, oh my God, why did I eat all that? Do yourself a favor. If you can't do it that minute, maybe the next day do a walking tour where you're going to do a lot of walking. Or a lot of big cities, you can rent a bike or one of those a tandem bike, or even the Surreys where you can get 4 of you in there and you can pedal your hearts out and go look at the city and tour the city in one of those. It's a lot of fun. You get your friends out there, you're all exercising, you get some sun, or you can go just do whatever you got to do. Go out for a jog. Just get out and be more active if you've really gorged yourself. And as long as you're kind of active throughout the whole thing, throughout your whole vacation, you're really not going to have a huge problem if you're a little bit active and you don't eat too much. Now that's my problem, is I don't eat I eat the right amount of food, but I don't really exercise much. I mean, I do some walking tours in DC. I walked all over the place. It was insane. And I did probably lose a couple of pounds there, but I should have lost about 30 pounds there with all that walking I did. So that's what I do when I'm on tour to help out with keeping my weight under control. Not really getting bigger, but not really getting smaller. And that's what I would suggest. Now, last week we did the What Was That? So what was that? Well, let me show you what that was. That was in the Sculpture Garden at Washington, D.C. It's right there, right next to the National Gallery of Art, right in that general area on the mall. It's kind of hard to find, but this is out back, and you find it. It is a sculpture of a typewriter eraser, of all things. Now, for those kids that are young, basically people older than me, you're going to know what that is, or me and older. You're going to know what that is because you remember typing on the typewriters using a whiteout and those erasers, and it was a lot of fun, right? Not nearly as easy as it is today. And for those kids nowadays, do you guys know what a typewriter is? I don't know, do you? Tell me. in the comments, because I'm not really sure. I'm not trying to figure out when typewriters really got more phased out. Now I do know that that the typewriter looks a lot like your normal keyboard, kind of like this. Well, not quite like that because it's an ergonomic keyboard. But the keys laid out as far as the QWERTY system, QWERTY, that is where they originated from, was the keyboard. And there's an even longer story on that. We don't need to go there. Maybe if I ever get to the Museum of Typewriters, we'll go more into that. And I'm sure there is one. I've just got to find it. So for tomorrow or next week's What Is That? I really don't have anything. Maybe you guys can have something for me. I would really like to see something like a What Is That when you were out in travels, or even if it's something just down the street from your house. I don't care. Just something travel. I just want something travel related. Put them in the comments below. If hopefully we get something really cool, I'll showcase it next week. Until then, safe travels. Thanks for watching Let's Go Road Trippin'. If you have an idea on where you would like me to go, please leave a comment on this video. Don't forget to find me on Facebook, like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Take care and safe travels. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there.